We decided to make a whole episode for episode 3 based on how social media affects us and our projection of ourselves. Are you okay there? You're so shy.
I want to speak as minimal as possible.
Okay, well, now we have a podcast, so now we have to accept who we are, whether we hate it or love it or whatever we're doing. We are who we are, and we're just gonna have to accept it.
But in all honesty, it is tough. You know, we had a whole journey, about a year.
We had a journey
to get to where we are right now.
Yes.
And after releasing 2 full episodes, and it was a great experience and still continues to be a great experience, it's harsh to watch ourselves on a video.
We picked ourselves apart.
Oh, we destroy ourselves.
So if you're a hater and you have something mean to say to us,
don't worry, we got you covered.
We beat you to it. We're okay. We nobody can hurt our feelings more than we hurt our own feelings.
Oh.
So we wanted to dedicate this next episode to our journey with starting a podcast together, and how we've been kind of feeling the pressure of social media and putting yourself out there and being vulnerable on a larger scale, and kind of touch base with everyone.
Definitely.
Also, we're gonna shut the fuck up this time and not go 45 minutes. We're gonna be at 30.
Less than.
Okay.
Let's try to be less than.
I mean, one thing that people don't know is the fact that we are not edited at all. What you see is what you get. This is no editing at all.
From start to finish.
From start to finish.
The only editing is, not editing, is the camera flip that Nick has to do.
Back and forth to keep up with us. Keeping up with Barely Functioning.
And you're doing great, sweetie.
You're cute, Jeans. No one's going to get that. We're ridiculous.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Nick's like, what the hell?
We also want to give a shout out.
Yes.
To everyone who has supported us so far. We got some amazing feedbacks.
Yes.
I want to give kudos to everybody who watched the full episode from start to finish.
God bless you guys.
Yes, it's truly amazing, the commitment you showed us and the support. I don't know how you went through it. Every time we had to rewatch it to create shorts, we started cringing so bad.
We're so fucking annoying.
And honestly, the last
episode... I like your voice right now. It's so low.
So low.
Like, I can't hear you. Speak up. It's okay.
I'm trying to be very mindful because I was cringing.
There's no changing this.
Voice.
There's no changing.
You know what? Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Wow.
Thanks
okay,
for
Nick.
encouragement, Nick.
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay. Well...
Also... You know what annoyed me the most? That I was like a walking Wikipedia or encyclopedia during our last episode. I don't know, like random facts throwing in there.
Well, at least you had some informative information to add where I'm just here existing. I was picking myself apart. I'm like, I have crooked teeth. I never knew I did. So if you're a dentist out there, and you want to throw a little sponsorship and hook a girl up, please let us know. We'll be making it worth your time.
Absolutely. And it is, like you mentioned, being vulnerable to continue showing up and doing this. So we... watching our videos, we were cringing so bad that we wanted to read about it, right? We did some research and we wanted to understand, like, is it only us or it's something common that people feel irky when they watch themselves or listen to themselves? And
But you were saying it's called the something spotlight
effect. Yeah. So apparently the perception we have of ourselves and our voice and how we perceive ourselves in general,
how we feel we look,
it's different from the actual look. So when you watch yourself on the video and when you watch yourself on listen to yourself, it is really called the spotlight effect. And apparently this is very common, especially with social media influence. People are judging themselves more, and there are multiple studies that show that it is actually an issue. It's a bigger issue that we address. We give it attention to.
Can I sound a little smart for once in my life
Please do.
and throw in a fact that we found online? I did research, guys. I come in prepared, okay? I don't just show up looking perfect, obviously.
And glossy.
And glossy. It's Aquaphor. Don't start with me again.
I
Argued
have
on our way here.
I have to mention, because when we are sitting in your car and you put you lather yourself up
I lather
in
so much
Aquaphor that you're
Aquaphor that
sliding
I
in a
slide
car
off
back
the car.
and forth. Back
I
and
can't even walk because I'm sliding off my shoe.
And when we got here today, we got in my car and she took like a
Chunk of Aquaphor. And I'm like,
slapped on
bam,
her.
bam.
And I'm like, my car, my poor car.
It's just, it's like it's taking care of your the leather of your seat, so it's good. So you're welcome. But back to me sounding really smart right now. On Body Image Journal 2016, Instagram usage. I have to read it because I'm not gonna bullshit anybody. Act like I remember this. Instagram usage, particularly, I can't speak English. Exposure to influencers and idealized beauty images was correlated with higher body dissatisfaction and self-objectification. Why are these words so hard? Among young women. Like, I don't even remember what I just read.
Okay.
What did I just say? What am I talking about?
Before we dive into it, this is a very serious topic. I think that needs attention. We need a drink. Get a drink.
We need a drink.
Because
we've been drinking a little bit.
Happy Dad was very kind to provide us with drinks for
With
today.
happy dads and some happy moms.
Happy moms.
But cheers.
Cheers.
They're like, you guys are a mess. Let us support the mess.
Yeah.
And let us give you a little bit of alcohol to get you. It only has 5% and it has electrolytes, so it's pretty good.
Electrolytes, yes. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Thank
I
you
did
for
not even
watching
have a
and
sip.
joining us. So cheers.
Drink up, okay? Let loose a little bit. We'll hate ourselves less.
Okay.
But anyway, back to
the social media influence on our self-image, because I mean, I'm sure everyone, Nick, I'm sure you have seen videos, people posting
leave
them
me
just
out of this.
waking up and they look this gorgeous, flawless. I mean, did anyone
Yeah.
ever stop to ask, who set up the camera?
yeah.
Who, like, your hair is
make-
brushed?
yeah.
I mean, when I wake up in the morning, I look like a Cookie Monster. For real.
More like a cute cookie, I would say. Yeah.
But still, like a monster. It's impossible to look so flawless. And it's fine, it's beautiful, it's art, but the message that it's delivering to the viewers is, oh, look, I'm pretty. And then people watching it are like, well, then I'm not. And that can be an
Yeah,
issue.
and there's always so much pressure to look good on social media, obviously. And I've never cared about social media like that. I've never cared how I present myself or what I'm doing because I'm always working behind the cameras and
Not anymore, you're not.
not anymore. But I just never cared about social media until we started the podcast, and now I'm looking at things so differently because of how we're viewing ourselves, and we start picking ourselves apart on 2 episodes straight. I'm like, I hate my voice, I hate my face, I hate everything. I look fat, and
We are also comparing ourselves to what's out there.
What's out
and
there.
we want to come out as perfect as possible, and we put this pressure on ourselves. And I think it has a lot to do with the social media influence on the ideal image.
Yeah.
And although we do have flaws, but that one's what makes us different.
Also, the people that look perfect, this is why you can't judge a book by its cover. They too, like the accounts that we follow that we're like, oh my gosh, she looks amazing. How does she do it all? Or whatever. Or other podcasters that
It's a
we
lot of
look at
work.
them and we think, wow, they know what they're doing. You can't judge a book by its cover because they're all feeling insecure too. And maybe they're judging themselves based on other accounts they're following. So it's hard out there, guys. I mean, it's not easy. And it's this swiping culture that we're in right now, like with dating apps and everything, and just scrolling through Instagram, and the overstimulation is just not healthy.
Yeah. It's like you want to get that instant dopamine and whatever, like to get that high, but go for a walk.
Yeah. Also, it's very vulnerable to put yourself out there, whether you're posting a photo. I have friends of mine that they overthink posting one photo in their little social media account, because just putting yourself out there, period, takes a lot, because you know you're going to be criticized or pulled apart for anything. And then for us to do what we're doing right now, I'm actually, if I can say so myself, I'm really proud of us, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me, and I'm proud of us for putting ourselves out there, because our podcasting journey, we've been planning a whole year to do the show, and we didn't want to do it just to be another podcasting show. We wanted to put effort and time and consideration into what we're talking about, and have a good show that people can, have something that they think like, okay, well, I too am going through this, and this also affects me. And that we can all be barely functioning together.
Yeah. And on that note, we also decided that we're going to do Barely Functioning Week segment.
Yes.
Which we're going to cover what we did
this week.
This year. So I'm going to start.
Okay.
My son, as I mentioned, I think before, he is graduating high school and going to university.
It's so crazy. You have a son
mom
graduating high school.
But what I am most proud of, and I cannot say this enough, because my son chose this path by himself to serve his country. And he is part of Naval ROTC program, and he just completed his NSI boot camp, which is a part of the program. He went for about 3 weeks, and he was out, like no communication whatsoever.
Wow.
It was brutal. Not only on his end, he's back now. He came in his white, and he is official.
The white
new
uniform.
White.
So beautiful.
Yeah, they call it white. Sorry.
Aw, so cute.
And he's called, his official rank right now is new midshipman, which is a naval term. And I'm so proud, because he is doing his part to serve the country, and that is such an incredible journey. And I can express how proud I am. However, it was brutal to get to this point, and it is a continuous journey. So if anyone has questions, parents, moms, kids who are listening to this podcast, you probably shouldn't be listening to this podcast, but if you are, and if you have questions about the program and how to get there and how we got there, I'm open to share my experience. So feel free to reach out, email, comment, DM us on our social media accounts. I'm happy to share. So we wanted to celebrate his return. However, we postponed it because it's been insanely hot in Vegas, but you don't know anything about it because you escaped this heat.
Well, I mean, I'm still dealing with the heat right now, but I did escape. I went to LA, and it was nice. It was cool. It was refreshing. I was lunching and brunching, like doing my favorite.
That's not the story you should be talking about.
What are you talking?
You need to. The guilt.
Oh, why I went to LA for. Yes. Got it. Okay, I forgot where we're going with this. I had a proud moment too. We had proud moments this week. Look at us.
We did.
Yeah. Growing up, I mean, some more than others, but when I started my career in film, my dream goal was to become a costume designer in the Guild. And what the Guild is, it's a union that helps protect designers. It represents costume designers, assistant designers, illustrators for film and TV.
But that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because you can't just pay your dues and be part of that guild.
No, you have to earn your way in. You have to be accepted in, and that you have to have years of, or just experience to be getting in. So I worked and worked and worked. I mean, I freaking worked. I worked, and now I'm just taking a little moment to just live life a little bit. But I was definitely a beautiful moment to be just join something that I feel like I'm part of a community, even though it feels like I'm part of the mafia, truly. But it's a beautiful guild to be a part of. And so if anybody has any questions about that, I can help maybe direct in that film journey and that career of how you get in there and what you do. But it was really interesting being there because I come from the fashion industry. That's how I started as a fashion designer
Yeah.
in my early 20s, which was only a few years ago. And Nick, shut up right now, seriously.
Suggestively coughing.
So, and but the fashion industry compared to the film industry, two different beasts completely. And fashion designers compared to costume designers are completely different as well. The way they dress, the way they present themselves, and back to, I guess, the social media image or the subject that we're just talking about. In the fashion industry, it's all about appearance and how you come off and how you look, because who's going to trust you to make the best designs out there if you're looking like a schlub, like you just woke up and rolled out of bed, which is what I look like half of the time. But in film, the costume designers, they don't really put that much
Effort into their own looks.
into their own look, because they're sitting there working 16, 17 hours a day, putting a film together, running a whole department. And it's not so much about fashion, it's about storytelling and creating characters. And so with
The
that
more
being
beat
said,
up you are, the
more
better your job
yes,
you do.
the more beat up you are, the more respect you get, I guess. And when I was younger in the film industry, I always thought, man, that's so weird. That's never going to become me. And to be honest, when I'm working on these jobs, I look worse than anyone else I've ever met. But when I went to the guild recently for the swear-in, I was so overdressed, and they were looking at me like, okay, bitch, like, calm down. Like, you're a newbie. Okay,
Okay.
relax.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
You can never be overdressed
I
or
agree.
overeducated. Okay, let's make this clear.
Actually, if you're a little too overeducated and you come off like a know-it-all and a smartass, then that's a little much. Like, calm
Guilty
down.
as charged. Okay,
Not you,
fine.
but the rest of the world. Don't make this about you.
Why not?
So,
Let's
and then
make it about
the thing I
one
noticed when I was there, which was weird, I'm like, you guys too? Like, what are you doing? They had, what is it called? I want to call it Lululemon, but it's not. Boo-boos?
The Labubu.
La Boo-boos.
Yeah, that's
I saw
the
some
thing.
ladies that were carrying it in their purses, and I'm like, oh no, I hate them.
I just don't understand. I don't understand the trend. I don't understand how it became so viral. And I don't know if you heard about this, but the CEO of
I hear
Pop Mart.
nothing.
I hear
What?
nothing.
I hear nothing.
The Pop Mart CEO, who owns the Labubu brand, actually became a multi-billionaire
Jeez.
over a span of several months, and it's all thanks to everyone
Oh
that
my God.
contributed to buying the Labubu. I get it.
Is
It's
he
a cute
single,
toy.
or-
If it's, I get it. If it's a
Call
cute
me.
toy, you want to get it. That's fine. But I don't understand the obsession,
Yeah.
because I see it everywhere in my daughter's school, in gymnastics,
Oh my
everywhere I
God.
go at work and stuff like that. They're everywhere. So I start questioning, like, what am I missing
life?
And you know what's funny though? My 9-year-old daughter, I asked her, because I don't want her to feel left out.
Yeah.
If she wants one, I will get her. I asked her if she wants one. Do you know what she said? She was like, no, I don't do stuff like that.
She's like, Mom, grow up.
Yeah. But that shows how social media affects our daily
Yeah.
life, how the social media continues to have some kind of influence, and we're constantly are looking for new things in social media.
Yeah. And
You know, for example, have you seen, this is like completely new, social media destroyed the CEO's life that he got.
that one guy
Yeah.
that was holding the lady.
Yep. At the
That's
Coldplay
crazy.
concert. It is crazy. I mean, how viral it got. It give them some privacy.
Here we are busting our asses a year straight to put a podcast, hoping we get like 5 likes and nobody cares. And then the guy goes to a concert, living his best life, cheating left and right, and he goes viral for being
Yeah.
minding his business.
Give him some space.
God.
Oh. Yep. Nick doesn't like him. So but it also has he well, you don't know. Nick is saying he cheated
Cheated on his wife, so he needs to F off
But I want to reserve judgment. We don't know what's going on.
That's
We
very
are
big
just
of you.
assuming. We're just trying to destroy their lives when whatever is going on, only they know.
You know, they messed up because they overreacted.
Exactly.
If he would have continued
Yeah.
holding her, nobody would have cared. Like, we
Yeah.
would have never been.
If they were like continuing partying,
Yeah, they would have been like,
woohoo,
okay,
you know?
this like couple that nobody cares for, that probably has like 6 kids, and they probably got a night out, like
on.
move on. But because of their dramatic reaction,
Reaction.
and then he called it
And
out.
yep.
So, lesson to be learned here, guys. When you're cheating, don't overreact. Act like you know what you're doing. You know.
Like you know
also,
what
this
you're
is bad. Like, I don't condone cheaters. We're against that. This
No,
is a
but
joke.
also let's reserve judgment because they don't deserve to be. Especially
Reserve
the wife
judgment.
doesn't no reserve.
I know,
judgment,
reserve judgment.
because especially the wife. I don't think she deserves to have this so public. Like,
or the lady's husband. But either way, you know what? With all due respect, F them. Let's move on.
but yes, let's get back to
Important things
social
like
media
Love
affecting-
Island.
Okay.
I couldn't wait to talk about that.
about
Okay,
Love
I have so much to
Island.
talk
Listen.
about, but you don't watch Love Island, and neither do I. I just scroll, and I just like the craziness. But okay, Nick's like, I do. Jeez. Okay, well, tell us more. Okay, so I forgot everything I was going to say, but I was really passionate, and then I lost my train of thought.
What kind of effect Love Island has on
Love Island has an effect, same like social media, same like everything that's
Yeah.
going on right now, because they literally cast people to. I should do that too. Happy Father. Happy Father's Day.
Look, I'm gonna take us, Daddy.
Let's not get carried away. This is a professional podcasting
Right.
show. Can I say how proud I am of myself real quick? Can
By
I
all means,
do
please do.
kudos to me?
Yes.
I have not been cussing, I think. Well, I have not been
We will
cussing.
replay this
the
multiple
no,
times
no,
and
no.
she will see.
Not in the level that I do. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, this is me PG-13.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm still debating, do I go there? Do I not? So we'll figure it out as we go. But I just wanted to say kudos to me for being such a well-spoken
Mindful.
young lady.
Yes.
Young lady, don't start with me.
I didn't say
Okay,
not
you give me a
young.
look.
I
Okay.
Please go,
Okay,
go
back to
on
Love
about
Island.
Love Island. Yes.
It's crazy that they literally get casted just by their appearance first.
Of course.
And with all due respect to them and you guys, because I love everyone on Love Island, but they also get
I'm a mom.
picked, mommy, for mamacita. They get picked for dumbest or lowest IQ, let's just say, and but most beautiful looking, and who's there for truly starting a mess.
Yes, they. I think drama prone people. I can see that
This is
because
why I
I
watch
don't
it.
watch it. I don't watch it, but
This
I
is why I
have
watch
seen
it.
clips. That's
Yeah,
why
this is
you
why I
watch it.
But anyway,
But
and
it affects dating life. It
affects-
affects the social
it
media.
just shows you what the current dating world is like out there, because they're condoning, they're building a culture on this is what it should look like when you're dating, which is building more toxicity and more craziness and the overreaction. And there's such, the thing that I noticed the most right now, it's how disposable everybody is and everything has become. Like, even in dating,
I mean,
with dating apps.
yeah, with that, I know you have a dating app, and I know you're not a big fan of it. I mean, sometimes when you come over, I'm like, let me swipe
You use it
for
more
you.
than me. You just like,
To swipe.
you use it to swipe and
curious.
kill time.
But I mean,
yes,
I don't
I've
think
been-
anything came out of it.
Nothing has come out of it. Nothing will ever come out of it because it's so against my personality. But it's, I mean, I've been single for a year now, thank God.
Yes.
And I've been on Raya, and
Cheers to that, by the way, for the being single for a year.
cheers to.
I feel like we
Just
need to
good
cheer
life.
For, yes.
But what I wanted to say is that even on Raya or any dating apps, being on there is just so pretentious. And everybody, whether it's a dating app or social media, everybody kind of presents themselves within the best way that they can present themselves. And I just don't find it authentic and real. And that's what I was saying about everyone being disposable nowadays in this kind of world we're in, because there's so much consumption is the word I want to say.
Yeah.
On just scrolling and next, like on dating apps, it's like next, swipe, swipe, swipe. You have a conversation with someone, everyone's trying to be cool and cheesy, and then in 2 seconds they're on to the next, their attention is now on to the next girl,
Yeah.
the next guy. So it's for me does not work, because I like to connect with people directly, but it was good to just kind of see what's out there and to feel
And
like, you know
also
what,
sometimes I
there's
feel like-
options, to see that there's options.
Of course, but sometimes you can't waste your time because it's too valuable.
Yeah.
And if you don't get anything out of it, you just need to move on.
Yeah,
You can't just get stuck and
You got to
try-
move quick.
Yes.
So for example, I never went on multiple dating apps. I just picked one and I stuck to that. But I was never like looking for my next husband or the love of my life on it. It was just more something for my own self-esteem, to feel like, okay, I'm getting attention, or I'm getting someone to communicate with me, to feel like you're,
Companion.
like whatever for the moment in
Sure.
communication, because it's good for your mental health if you're in a bad situation. But I feel what my pointers would be, if you're on a dating app, would say, don't go on multiple apps. And then when people are talking to you, or like you're engaging conversation, I would say limit the conversations, like figure out who you're really connecting with, and then try to invest your time into that person or two people. Let's say there's like 100 people, sure, or 50. Like limit the amount of people you're communicating with, and then if it's been a week and it's going nowhere, just unmatch and move on. Don't dwell on it. Don't start fantasizing on people and get obsessed with them and whatever. Just kind of like a little bit more transactional if you're looking to actually get somewhere from that.
And I can I add to that? I think it's, yes, communicating online to get some information, but you have to meet the person in person.
In person, yeah.
to
Do not
really-
become pen pals.
Yes, do not become pen pals. Meet in person, so you see that chemistry, to
Yeah.
really see what they are all about. Because again, back to the social media, you don't really know what they look like in real life and how they really communicate. Maybe you don't like the way they chew their food.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
there's a dating fatigue right now out there, where I saw it on Instagram or something. It said 51% of singles are like, they feel like a dating fatigue from apps, and
Yeah, the
just
apps.
the pressure of dating, because it's so difficult there's no more old school dating where you meet in person and you hit it off. It's
Yeah.
just such a weird culture right now. And anyway, so that's just my take on that.
So the unsolicited advice, I guess, for the week
Just don't date.
will be
Stay home.
take a moment to reflect on your daily life. Limit a little bit your social media consumption, because
Yeah.
it's not healthy for mental health. Maybe do something more productive. Be creative. Journal for a change.
Journal.
Yeah.
Get off social media and journal.
Go for a walk. Go hiking. Do something that requires more of an effort, personal, like physical or mental stimulation, other than moving your finger up and down on social media, because that really can create depression thoughts and feelings that you don't really want to be. It's unnecessary, and it is forced upon you by social media. So
Another thing that I do with that, when it comes to my social media, I have like Instagram has like a sleep mode. So after a certain time, I don't get notifications at all.
yeah,
But I have muted all my notifications. So if you message me and you're like, "Where are you?" and as we know that
even
I'm
if
not
you ask
good at
for 8
responding,
minutes,
if you're asking me for 8 minutes, just know I have all my notifications muted. But I have all my social media muted as
Yes, you
well.
do.
And I try to limit even apps on my phone where I have to individually log into everything to
Yeah.
use it. So I'm never being blown up by that. Also, another
or get
thing,
distracted,
or get distracted.
notification. Yeah.
yeah, I'm a busy artist, guys. Like I don't have time to be
So
distracted.
maybe
with
like
social
create
media.
a challenge for our all 5 viewers.
We have almost 100 subscribers.
We
Be a
do,
little
actually.
nicer to us right now, okay? It's more than just my mom and your mom watching.
Thank you all so much for support. Like we said, we will continue this journey to make
Together.
you laugh and to bring some kind of positive information, hopefully, to your attention. But maybe challenge of the week: post an unfiltered selfie or something.
Maybe an unfiltered photo of you. Post an
Yeah.
unfiltered photo of you.
Yeah.
And tag BF
Unfiltered.
barely functioning unfiltered.
Yeah.
Tag us, and then
Do hashtag
do hashtag
BF unfiltered.
BF unfiltered.
We love it. Okay.
And we cannot do that challenge because we're unfiltered right now.
And
in
we will
case you
just
didn't notice.
put on our stories your
Yeah,
posts.
we'll put on our stories
Yes.
pictures of you unfiltered, but they're like, no, that we don't want that
Well,
exposure.
maybe you do. If you
Maybe.
post it, it means you agree to it.
I don't know. Just post it. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with it.
But on the bottom line is that we are still doing this, so kudos to us
We're
too.
cringe. We understand that we're cringe.
Yes.
A little bit, but we are very committed.
Mm-hmm.
And, please be cringe with us and let's be cringe together. But that's the whole point of having a podcast, putting yourself out there, whether it's, I had a friend of mine actually who called me recently, and she's an actress. Shout out to you. You know who you are. And she was expressing the same thing to me, that she wants to every time she takes a step forward, she takes 3 back because she feels so, what's the word? Like she feels like there's
Defeated?
defeated. Exactly. Where what's the point of putting yourself out there? There's so much competition. There's so
Nothing
many
comes out
better
of it.
people, better actresses. And the only thing that I would say on this episode is that you just never know until you do it, and you have to be consistent in everything you do. I know in my own career, I've had ups and downs, but staying consistent in everything I've been doing has always kind of reached some level of success or self happiness,
No,
so just stay with it.
Yeah,
just do it.
consistency,
We hate our
which-
voices and we hate our faces on this podcast, but we're going to stay committed and we're going to stay with it, and we're going to continue giving you cringe-worthy material.
And a really quick side note, which
Very
reminded
fast.
me of Thomas Edison's quote
Jesus.
when he was asked. See, Wikipedia and me woke up.
Okay. There
When
she-
Thomas Edison was asked after failing to create a light bulb after 1,000 tries, and he finally made it, he was interviewed and he was asked, how does he feel to fail 1,000 times? What he said was, I did not fail 1,000 times. I learned how not to make a light bulb 1,000 times. So be consistent, keep going, and you will eventually make it.
Be like Thomas.
Be like Tom.
Tommy, okay? And can I also do a little shout out
Yes.
to our great friends who made our beautiful music for our
Yes.
intro and our outro? Like, it could not have been more spectacular. He was godsend that day when he sang that song.
So thank you so
To
much. We love
Average
it.
Friends, it's a composing company, I believe out of LA, and their Instagram handle is Average Friends, and it's by my friend George. George, we love you. You came through like our hero, and we appreciate you because this is like
It was
the
amazing.
best thing.
So we're going to cue the music. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, and hear the music.
Cue the music.
Roll the sound. Functioning.